I have an entire companion product that is all of the online lecture, because I don't know about you, but I think the stat is something like you hear or you can receive information like 6 times faster
Yeah, yeah.
in in video and audio compared to text. So that's where I'm standing here now, just like looking up to the world and being like, okay, what next? And in that moment, you just hit this low point because you want to academically have all the energy to just start over, right? And it's not in your DNA to quit. And somewhere in between that and kind of the realities of loss aversion, right? You find yourself in a place where you're like, okay, well, I just have to stop for a second. But then here's the irony, right? Every second you stop basically kills all of the momentum and the context and the connections and the warm up and the marketing that you've had for the previous 2 years.
So where is the project at now?
So great question. So I have this wonderful. So here's the good news, right? Because I am at a university that can hold some stuff from time to time, and I have a private sector practice, through my do tank at Mad Labs. I've actually had thousands of people now experience the content, but in the course format, right, without any of the written word. Now, you could argue that maybe that was like an aha moment that I should have had at the very beginning, as a guy that gets in and around a classroom and talks for a living from time to time. But I'm sort of sitting here waiting and I'm debating, and obviously it'd be great to kind of hear your quick reactions in the sort of the pond of failure that I'm swimming, which is like, do I go out and do I find one of these mythical agents and talk about it? Having spent 2 years of my life kind of betting
Hmm.
on me and building all the properties, do I just give up on the written word and just go all in on what I'm doing? Or and again, hopefully I have a chance to talk about this. There was, of course, a silver lining, right? Which is, inside of all that became, the spark or the idea for the software that I'm, of course, building now.
Hmm.